Also, I wouldn't want to spend my gold because I'm going straight into a shop if that's my path. So maybe we just buy the rare relic. I think the rare relic's better than the common relic. I used to think more about averages of oil bonuses. It is kind of... It is what you should be thinking about. Like, what is the average value of the bonus in terms of what is your chance to win the run? But I think the more that I've played, the more I've found that the really strong hits have more upside than I realized at first. So, I mean, this isn't a perfect comparison between common and rare relic because there are actually really strong common relic hits as well. But I think I've basically like lowered my evaluation of Vajra or something as a common relic and raised my evaluation of Dead Branch as a rare relic. And that sort of thing. Part of that might be the game being rebalanced. Like, that seems a little bit like a thing that happens when the first half of the game is easier. The value from Vajra isn't as big a deal, whereas the like guaranteed win from the really strong stuff actually does address a thing that matters. I don't know, the game isn't that much easier. It's not like Vajra's bad. It's just I think I used to click on this one over this one, and now I feel like I click on this one over this one. I've also probably gotten better at utilizing rare relics. You don't get them as often, so it kind of takes longer to work out the best thing to do with them. I think rare relic is a better click if you have a lot of campfires potentially in your act. Peace Pipe and Guria are two big ones for that. I can go this way. I don't know if I want to. There's also Shovel, which is like, I still haven't actually decided if I enjoy digging or not. I mean, I enjoy it. I haven't decided if it's good or not yet. With Dead Branch, I assume we go this way. Right? I don't know. I guess actually Dead Branch is so strong that we just don't want to risk dying here. Probably. Like if we go Gremlin Knob, sentries that hit us for 20. Or no. Probably like sentries that hit us for 20, Gremlin Knob sentries with max HP or something, we could die, even with Dead Branch. Well, is that even true? What would actually kill me? I don't know. I think I want to take a more conservative path, though. Lose to Guardian again with Dead Branch Corruption. I'll see what I can do. Jorbs never dies. Actually, I've already watched this run. And Jorbs does die. But you'll never guess how. Oh, should I have played True Grit first? Maybe. These cards are kind of shit. I'll take the one that hits for 9, I guess. Ooh. Okay. It's very embarrassing to lose from here. I actually can't lose from here anymore. I would be too embarrassed. It would be socially awkward at this point. I don't know that Dead Branch is a late game relic. I think it's more of an early game relic. It might just be an everything relic, really. Let's take one Whirlwind. Easiest battle trance of my life. I guess. Why is this a fight you can get? Did anybody work that out yet? Alright, I didn't die. Havoc armaments. I don't want the armaments. Armaments battle trance is very strong. Havoc with that branch, but I think armaments is just too good. Save the attack potion for whoever this is, I guess. I should have hit this. Regal Pillow. There's a demon form. I might take demon form. It beats Lagavulin and it beats Guardian. And those are kind of, I don't know, like 2 of the 3 relevant threats at this point in the run. There will be more threats later. Lots of demon forms lately. Yeah, I guess so. Ended up not eating my potion again. So I still have both of them. Letter Opener, Intimidates. Intimidates my first card that actually interacts with Dead Branch in any way. Also good with Letter Opener. Mawbank? I think we pick this up. I'm not going to a shop this act. Sets me up for next act. We've got a battle trance, we've got an armaments. We have this hand. I don't want to use a potion. Just doesn't feel like I need to take 7 damage there. Look, if the question mark's a shop, the question mark's a shop. That's fine. This means Snucko's passable. This and this make... Well, I'm not taking Pyramid, right? Dead Branch. Might be a skip over Havoc. Surely I should take a Havoc. Surely I should take a Havoc. I could cook this twice, maybe? I go to 33. I'm still okay against Gremlin up, probably. Sure. Fuck. That's how it goes sometimes. Pretty good question mark. I got a disarm, I got a potion, I healed 6. It is Norbert. I think this is better than... I gave up 23 damage for that. When I play 1 Sword Boomerang, I get 6 already. Am I like guaranteed kill next turn? 30, 44, 66, no. Just wondering if I can play this or not. Would be a good turn to spend an hour on this one? Or the last one? I feel like it's a pretty low leverage turn. Like, I have a dead branch. Doesn't matter that much. I have armaments next turn? Hmm. Hmm. What have I discarded 4? Okay, this turn's actually very hard. Hmm. I think the play is just play it conservatively, which is like the most conservative way to play it would just be strike, strike. But maybe I go intimidate. I think intimidate's okay. It's got potential upside. $39, $53. It was a nice intimidate in the end. And explosive potion came back. And I got feed again. Yo, I'm playing on easy mode. Shuriken's kind of whatever. This might be a rest. I've got disarm. Man. Let's upgrade disarm. Shuriken nice for when I go infinite. I don't know if my Dead Branch deck is going infinite. Nice for when I play Whirlwind for 0, though. And again. Oh. Wait, disarm first. Because Dead Branch. Someday I'll work out that I have a Dead Branch. Good fight. I play this to make it easier to feed. I'm pretty sure that makes it easier to feed. Call me Ishmael! Many years ago, with nary something in my pocket. That's it. That's all I got. Sorry. Something about wishfully longing to explore the world. Is it really one more time if you ask for it multiple times? Also, like, if they didn't say yes the first time, this is just badgering at this point. Offering very good with, I mean, Ironclad cards mostly. But also, like, Dead Branch, Armaments Plus. Shuriken, I guess. Demon form? I don't know. Just kind of good with everything. Fusion Hammer's okay. I guess I'll take a Fusion Hammer. I got the Disarm upgrade, I have an Armaments upgraded, I have a Battle Trance upgraded. It's definitely not incredible. But, like, it's that or skip. I think I will take it over skipping. Respect, consent, and boundaries. That shit's important. A3! How are the runs? Well, I just barely didn't skip my boss relic, so that's good. Nah, the runs are doing well. I think I go to this shop, cash this in. Seems right. What's wrong with Market Pain? The words on it. Do not want 2 wounds on my duck. $10, $14, $14, $38, $353. Oh, I have Shuriken. Huge. Actually massive. Just a lot of good stuff here. I feel like Calipers is really good with Dead Branch. Slurgy, thanks for the raid! I don't think I'm paying 338 for it, but I feel like it's really good. Gotta pick between Frozen Eye and Meat on the Bone, I guess. Pretty sure I'm taking Frozen Eye. Love my YouTube videos? I'm glad. You're here watching the sausage get made. How's that for excitement? Kinda want to take this bandage up. Decent with that branch, right? Seems like it would be. Definitely want this Feel No Pain. Alright, spent my money. Yikes. Yeah, don't love that at all. 6 times 5. I have a 4th energy. 6 times 6 is 36. Four times 6 is 24. Plus 11, 35. I also get a letter opener, right? Think. God. This is probably a bit too good to use it here. I was, like, in the midst of doing the math here, and then I kind of gave up. Did I ever finish playing Blueprints? I stopped playing Blueprints. Which is a lot like finishing playing Blueprints, I think. Ooh, Exhume. That's fun. Probably not happening, but fun. Demon form. 9 plus 5. Can do either, right? Actually, any of the 3 attacks plus feeds, I believe. Okay. Dark Embrace? Like, yeah, okay. I wonder if Smoke Bomb is right here. Bug Thief thinks it's 29 months. There's no way, right? I feel like I like Swift Potion over Gambler's Brew. I still feel that way. I don't know. I guess so. Armaments, Dark Embrace, Intimidate, Feel No Pain. This is certainly one of the worst elite fights in the game. I think I'll be okay. Oh shit, that's a pretty good card to get. Alright, sweet. That's a corruption. If you get an Act 2 Super Elite but don't pick up the green key, do you get another Burning Elite next act? I have never done that, I don't think. I will trust the Twitch chatter who says yes. But yeah, that's not one of the misclicks that I've personally made. Dead Branch is kinda coming online. So we have to make our choice. Are we trying to exhume feed off Dead Branch card generation or not? I think no. I think we're gonna say we don't do that. I'm not even gonna think about it. Alright. We played the seed and it was the next card. Damn. Unlucky. I don't have to play Juggernaut there, I guess. It's weird to have Corruption for a bit and then just not have Corruption anymore. Also, what the fuck, Havoc? Why would you do this to me? Like I could take a heavy blade. It's allowed. I think in general with Dead Branch, you don't really want a bunch of random attacks in your deck. Heavy Blade's a decent one with Shuriken and Demon form though. I also have the letter opener, so I think no. Boom. Can play this the next time through the deck, I guess. That is very sad, no Super Kamiguru. This is sad when pets can't tell you what's wrong. I mean, Fiendfire's here, but I have to feed, I guess. I'm having trouble, like, unloading the RAM from last run. My brain still thinks I have a bunch of things that I had last run. I'm not used to playing the same character over and over again. So, like, if I made an Ironclad run, my brain thinks that I, like, still have the stuff that I had from, like, the Ironclad run I was playing 5 minutes ago or whatever. It doesn't help that Dead Branch is actually sometimes giving me things. I keep on wanting to not play cards because of Ice Cream, which is not a relic I have. Keep on not wanting to play attacks because of Art of War, which is not a relic I have. Yeah. I'll take another Armaments with Fusion Hammer. Seems pretty decent. I don't think Orichalcum's it anymore. I think we have surpassed the need for that one. I don't think this is doing much. It gives me 26 health, or I recall. I think we can just go to a fight. Do this first, actually. Ooh, let's Armaments it. And fire. Sure. It's kind of gross how much damage this can potentially deal me. I'm gonna try to put Dazes in my draw pile and then draw them with Offering. Ooh, actually. Guess I'm just feeding right now. Nice. Sever Soul. The reasons for Sever Soul are kind of obvious. The problem is the thing you need to exhaust most in a Dead Branch run are your attacks, and it exhausts all of the other stuff. I don't think I mind that the other stuff stays in my deck. I think I already fought these ones. What's up, Doc? Thanks for the 49 months. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Clash here? Surely it's happening, right? I want to use Gambler's Brew, but I have so much health. So... feels like I shouldn't. But it's very good this turn, I think. I'm pretty sure it's very good. Alright. I don't know. It felt good enough to justify the potion. Exhume. I do have a feed. Can I go just Clothesline Twin Strike feed? 12, 21. Seems like it. And then I can exhume it later. Bash, Twin Strike kills this, probably? Or Strike, Twin Strike. Also gives strength. Oh, yeah. Undulating is fun to say. Who was it who always used to talk about undulating in my chat? That was a thing. Oh. It's gonna, unfortunately, just die to attacking me. That's too bad. When I picked up Bronze Scales, I did consider this could be bad with feed. It's kind of fine. God, is this better or worse than Slavers? Snadges. Oh, God. Yeah. Worse than slavers since I don't get a relic. True. Oh, I have Artivar now, so the thing that I just untrained myself from doing is the right play again. Perfect. Yum. Ooh, limit break's fun. It just feels kind of incorrect not to try to get Exhume here. Like, he can't even attack me. Explosive potions back again. Third armaments plus. Maybe? Maybe. I think 3 is enough. We offering Havoc a Feel No Pain? No. We Dark Embrace offering Feel No Pain, Havoc a Defend, then Havoc an Armaments? Disarm is here against Book of Stabbing, as usual. Thank you, Dead Branch. How's it going, Migishu? Don't have any strength. Got there anyway? Nice. Shuriken Kunai. Fascinating. Shuriken Kunai Dead Branch. Do I want an anger then? Just another sword boomerang? Probably neither. I've hooked you on playing Spirit Island. It melts your brain and you're only doing 3 spirits. 3 spirits is a lot of spirits. That is not normal. So, I don't think you need to feel bad about it melting your brain or whatever. Surely I will just exhaust cards and get common attacks during fights. You think Ironclad shouts Dead Branch every time he exhausts a card? Probably true. Can't really imagine that not being true. The bandage up is not done poorly at all.
Great workout there today, bandage up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I could have hit feed. Still learning. Smiley face. And 15, 15. You think I can get to 200 again? We're kind of in range right now. I think with 125 health and a demon form, you should probably take Reaper. Hot take, I'm sure. I'm just gonna recall here. It'll be so upsetting if I die somehow. Can offering does block for 4. Whoops. Habit works pretty well with Frozen Eye. You know, it might be okay. Might be an okay combo. We've had first rampage, yes. Honestly, start stacking them maybe? Get the kunai and shuriken procs. Clash, optimistic, I like it. Is 3 armaments too many? I think if I just do this and make it so it's impossible for me to die, probably it's impossible for me to die. There's a sophisticated thought for you. Nice draw. Cool, well played. huge clash. I love that I've kind of learned the go-to plays in Slay the Spire, and Twitch chat has learned the go-to jokes in Slay the Spire. I have been offered corruption with Death Branch. Should I take it? How do we feel about it? I could have taken his Exhume. Exhume with feed. Pandora's Box? I can probably remove the strikes and the defends. Like, I have corruption. So... oh. Seems not that exciting, actually. Maybe time for a Philo Stone? Just get 5 energy. For buying to 20 months, appreciate it. Oh, that was an example of one of the jokes. Well done. Well done. Good one. You do also have a feed still. All right. Shockwave? We're now at a point where I would be benefiting from the calipers that I didn't take in Act 1. I think probably it's okay. Probably it's fine to not have taken them. Alright, chat. In theory, I should go to the hallway fights to give me 4 max HP, etc. Alternately, I could just go to the question marks and the run would end faster. What do we think? I think I'm playing well. Have 3 upgraded armaments being offered? I took one of them and upgraded it myself. I don't know if you're counting that one. Hey, Zephyr. Would you like some dinner? My cat would like some dinner. I should probably feed him. It is actually his dinner time. He's been very polite waiting. I'll be right back. It just takes like 30 seconds. That was more than 30 seconds? No way. I don't know if my opinion of Rampage has changed. I feel like what Rampage is has changed, though. Like, how good it is compared to Ironclad's other cards has lowered. Because Ironclad's other cards, like a bunch of them have gotten buffed. Probably not the card I needed to add to my hand. Shit's getting wild here. Alright, probably fine. It is kind of surprising how long things take. Like, as a streamer, stuff like running upstairs to get a glass of water becomes a thing that I know the exact amount of time required to do that task for. Is what I just said a sentence? I don't know. Something like that. Taking more skills isn't terrible when you have 137 health, Corruption, Dead Branch, Demon Form, and Reaper, I don't think. I think I can take Flame Barrier. Also, when I'm microwaving food, if I like microwave food and get it started, and then I go like pick something up in the other room while I'm waiting for it to microwave, and then I come back and I'm like, it's probably been like 4 minutes. It'll often be like a minute and a half. It just makes me feel terrible about my house ever being messy. If it only takes a minute and a half to clean that much stuff. What am I even doing with my life? I think I'm into madness just for the chaos factor. Seals are okay. One time I was kayaking and a seal hung out with me. That was pretty cool. They're very shaped. How old are you? "23, alright. Shaped is in the 23 age range, huh? Good to know. You say shaped sometimes at 27? I say shaped sometimes. Shaped is some of my favorite new slang. I'm trying to keep up with the kids, you know? I think shaped is a good one. Don't I get viewer analytics? Yes, that's a good point. If you watch my channel, I actually do already know everything about you. I know what you Jorbs do. Sure. Can we find a creepier way to say that, maybe? Do I want an evolve? Kind of. I have a Dark Embrace. I think evolve's probably fine. Spots like this, you just kind of want, I don't know, some stuff. My lost condition is every time I exhaust a card with Dead Branch, it gives me Clash. That's basically my lost condition. Trying to make it so even if that happens, I win anyway. It's a lot of damage. Well, there's also like a burn in my hand or whatever. Clash is certainly a better card if you can play it. Dead Branch is happening again. I don't know, do something cool, thank you. Where's feet at? Ooh, Mamori. Do I want to be able to dodge curses? I guess so. I don't know how many more question marks I'm actually going to. Looks like 0 if I play correctly. Do I want to play correctly? Nah. I mean, I don't know. Just remove a strike. Apotheosis not bad there. You're thinking about the biggest change Act 4 made to slay the Spire, and it stood out to you the direct ectoplasm. It's been such a long time that I don't really feel like I have a good instinct for that anymore. I certainly played the game very differently before Act 4 was in the game, but also like Ascension 20 wasn't a thing yet. Possibly there were other reasons that I was playing the game differently. Also, I was almost certainly not as good at understanding what the cards did. I don't think Brimstone can kill me. I have a disarm. Brimstone just doesn't do that much. 1 strength per turn on enemies is largely irrelevant. I do have an Omamori, so I guess it's fine to just attack this.
Is it dead? Must be dead. It might be 2 dead. I guess I can get it with letter opener a little bit. And then feed 1, 2, 3. That one. Perfect. Burning pack seems okay. The Act 4 shop existing. I don't know. I feel like all of the energy relics have gotten worse, but I also feel like that's because all of the cards have gotten better, weirdly. It seems in my head like if the cards got better, you'd want more energy to play them. So I guess I'm not sure why I think that. But I do feel pretty confident that it's true. Dual wield this feat. Can I zoom into armaments too? Can exhume a battle trance. Feels like a decent fight outcome. You need fewer cards to get the same amount of output from cards, therefore you need less energy. I think part of it's that the other relics tend to make it easier to get the cards, like Pandora's Box, for example. Or Astrolabe. Runic Pyramid lets you hold your sweet cards until the best turn for them. Runic Pyramid was kind of always good, though. Runic Pyramid used to make you draw one less card per turn. And nobody ever took it. And maybe we should have been, because it's really, really strong. Maybe we should have given that one a little bit more of a try. Wookie, thanks for the 37 months, appreciate it. And Day 9! Thanks for the raid! Day 9's been playing a lot of Silk Song lately. I have not been watching, as I will not be spoiling myself for my triumphant return to... I don't know what the name of the place they are in Silk Song, as it turns out. I feel like it's probably Soggy Bottom. But, not sure that's right. Bugville? Bugville's way too on the nose. I'm thinking of the Soggy Bottom Boys from O Brother Where Art Thou. I am. I usually am. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong. In fact, if you aren't thinking of the Soggy Bottom Boys from O Brother Where Art Thou, I would say that you are wrong. Anyway, we're playing some Slay the Spire here. Hello, everyone. I'm Jorbs. I'm known for having played more of this game than is maybe healthy. Although, if you're coming from day 9 stream, I guess the measuring stick is like people who have played StarCraft for 25 years. And I haven't done that. So maybe in comparison, I'm like a little spring chicken, really. This guy has been playing the same game for 8 years. Get a load of him. I don't know, it's a pretty sweet game. Am I really Jorbs? No. Unfortunately, it's against my ethics to lie. I'm the guy who stole the diamonds from the Louvre. I'm currently streaming under the pseudonym Jorbs to establish a bit of an alibi before my next heist. How much of this game would I say is healthy? Like how many hours played? I think I'm at 9.5 thousand hours of the game open on Steam. 9.43. And it hasn't felt healthy yet, but I'll keep going and let you know if that changes. The start of the song just actually put me to sleep. I'm actually asleep right now. This is so weird. I don't think I've streamed while asleep before. We're playing one of the most powerful combinations of things you can possibly get in Slay the Spire. We have Dead Branch, and we have Corruption, which means all of our skills cost 0. And whenever we play a skill, it generates a random card. And of course, if that random card is a skill, that one costs 0 too. And yeah, that's how Dead Branch Corruption works. Eventually, if you hit enough playtime, it flips to the healthiest time ever. Mahatma Gandhi, like, jumps out of the television with spandex on and weights in his hands. They are trying to hypnotize me. Why are they doing that? What is this song? Some of the songs we've listened to today have been like... I don't know. Is this like a CIA bit? Are they trying to fuck with me? You only have 6,000 hours in Civ 6? I must have at least that much over the entire Civ series, but like, you know. That's since the very beginning. I think probably I have more hours in Civ 2 than any of the other ones in that series. Played that a lot as a kid. Alright, I'm not listening to that song anymore, which I guess means that I will remain unconscious and hypnotized for the rest of my life. Kind of weird. It is what it is, though. I need to draw one more card. Oh, shit. Man! Am I really not going to be able to feed? Unreal. It's fine. There'll be another moment. $8,766 hours in a year. Is that from rent? I feel like I should get more into musical theater, but I also feel like I should do it when Wicked Part 2 is not such a major part of musical theater in pop culture. Pretty sure that one's bad. You can click on the draw pile. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. You can click any button except end turn. Put almost 1,000 hours into Civ 2 in a single year back in middle school. Hell yeah. I remember the first time in Civilization 1 that I got planes, and I was really excited because they were circles instead of... The other pieces are squares, right? I think so, yeah. And I was like waiting for my mother to get home from work so I could show her. I don't know if she was proud of me. But she's a good mother. You're proud of me if that helps? It does. I'll say it does. Alright. I think one of them's dead. Okay, but now I don't want it to be dead because I want to feed twice. Good grief. Alright. Put it at an accessible HP total for when we draw our feed. Is Wicked 2 bad? I don't know. My musical theater friend said that it's not great. Not like their production of it, just as a concept. Doesn't have any of the good songs or anything. Now what do I do? I think I just hit. I just need it to go right. Nice, easy. It was too confusing trying to work out. how to get that without just hitting with Havoc. Why are radio edits? Is it because children might listen to the radio? Did we used to, like, protect children from things that could hurt them in this country? Why does good music hurt children? Next question. What about that one thing that they say about sticks and stones? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Why didn't the FCC pay attention to the one rhyme thing? Make it make sense. Good take, Wax Papers. I appreciate you sharing that take, actually. That's a good framework. Every time you play a power, this boss gets 2 strength. That doesn't seem like it could be true. Wouldn't that be too strong? I might only got 1 feed here. Unfortunately, with Letter Opener, it's kind of hard to see how I could get more than 1. Need some pretty impressive exhausts. Nope. I'm free to play powers now. Okay. Good to know. Please keep me posted as the fight continues to develop. how often are King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard referenced in pop music? Like how everyone references Michelle Pfeiffer, do they also all reference King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? They must, right? It's such a cool name. 3 times. Honestly, slightly fewer than I was expecting. Hey, Math Magician. I think my last 4 Ironclad runs have been like feed from whale, apotheosis from whale, dead branch corruption or something. Dead branch from whale, by the way. Ironlad's been having some pretty easy ones. Decent start. Evolve and play is nice. Oh shit. Pretty good draw. Started playing Monster Train because of my videos, but they're from a few patches ago. Yeah, I haven't played the new patch yet. Will I ever play the new patch? I don't know. Maybe. Dark Embrace is a bit late, I guess. Oh, I still should have played it instead of just discarding it. That was a little unnecessary. Alright. I did not make it to 200 health this time, only 184. Disappointing. Singing Bowl could have got me the rest of the way, yeah? Did I finish the every single combination playthrough? No, I did not. I don't remember why I stopped. I just kind of woke up one day, I was like, I don't feel like playing Monster Train today. And so I didn't. And then I didn't feel like it the next day either. Something like that. I had mango as well last time. Well, I have pear this time. It's like a pretty strong run, yeah. I feel like it's pretty strong. Is this an all-timer? This might be an all-timer. I don't need that. Hello! Thanks for 5 months, appreciate it! Have I already, or am I planning on doing any Frost Even today? I have not yet. Conceptually, I would like to. Practically, it's kind of cold and dark and I want to go, like, to bed. Yeah. Winter. I don't know. Winter is not great for productivity. It's a lot of angers. Boom, bum. Boom, bum, boom, boom, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, bum. I'll hold on to Fiendfire for later, I think. I don't really need to go wild this turn. You know, I will play this. Sure. I assume I'm fine. I've got an elixir if I have any really bad turns. How bad can your turn really be when you have 3 Iron Waves in your hand, though? Do you need damage? Just play Iron Wave. Do you need block? Just play Iron Wave. Problem solved. You need a hug? Yeah, that's a good point. I was having Iron Wave hug Twitch chatters, but I was informed by the Labor Bureau that that was not appropriate. There's a Labor Bureau? No, actually... Last time I hung out with my friend in DC, he was telling me about watching them pull the sign down. Rest in peace. I think that was the Labor Bureau. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know for feeding. It's going to be a little bit trickier with Metallicize and Juggernaut and Bronze Scales, and who even knows where feed is. Apparently it's not even in my deck anymore. Okay, I think we might not be feeding. We'll settle for 184. GG. You've been so sleepy since Daylight Savings change over. Me too, WC. I think I've been fighting a cold or something. I haven't had any actual cold symptoms, but I have had very sleepy and itchy skin. I get itchy skin when my immune system is fighting something else. Your ex is called Gigi, and you get triggered at the end of every game. That seems like something to work through with somebody, like a professional.